Hello football fans, welcome to another session of Kiss My Badge for the fans, by the fans, covering the most watched league in the world. And shout out to our content partner Matchday Affairs. As you can see, we have a guest here today.
Very
Distinguished football club.
difficult to find.
Difficult to find, but not
We found.
Only
but
in
not
Singapore
as-
difficult to find.
Only in Singapore.
not as difficult as Man City fans though.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
This one true blue.
It's true blue.
Correct. Not one season.
No.
Not one season.
I mean, if you are Leeds United fans, definitely you know that you have been supporting the team all the while when they were in the Championship, in League One and all that, where they have gone down and now finally they are back where they belong, which is the Premier League.
Welcome back.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So this
After how many
is
years? After how many years?
16 years.
16 years.
It's a very long
16
16 years.
years. Yeah.
It is the end of the Premier League road for Leeds United. On this day in 2001, they played Valencia in a Champions League semi-final. 3 years on, they are relegated from the top flight. How times change. Eddie Gray, Alan Smith, Leeds through and through. But they didn't have enough about them. They weren't good enough. And they are going down. Their goal difference so pathetic that it's given them no chance of catching Manchester City. So many of their star players will move on now. There will be a new Leeds United next season, a new look team playing in the first division of the Football League. It's a sad day in the history of this famous club. Leeds United have been relegated.
Well, for a few short years, manager David O'Leary and chairman Peter Ridsdale had chased the dream for Leeds. They spent millions, but failed to scale the peaks, and McGamble very nearly bankrupted the club. In many ways, relegation was the least of their worries. For the next year or so, the very existence of Leeds lay in some doubt as the fallout continued. It was a lesson for all to learn.
How I started supporting Leeds is back in 1998. When I was listening to the radio, all the matches, scores, then suddenly I found out Leeds was trailing in a match. Eventually they won, and it was against Derby County 4-3. But before that, everyone in the family supports Manchester United or Liverpool. I was telling myself, why am I support that kind of team? So Leeds came along. Until then, no turning back.
Good choice lah.
Yes,
Actually good choice.
Good choice.
Actually not really, but yes.
At that time it was a good choice
That
because
time,
Leeds was one of the most exciting teams then.
Correct.
Actually
correct,
more
correct.
like what they are playing now lah actually.
Yes.
Yeah, correct.
Until they went down.
Yeah.
And it's not because of play, it's because of financial.
Financial.
And they went down again.
And they went down and down. Financial got worse.
Yep. And then now finally they are back again lah with us. I mean,
It's not the owner, right? It's the manager who bought the wrong. Who overspent.
Owner also lah, owner.
Yeah.
Owner also.
Yeah.
We all have that lah.
Choice.
Yes.
This
We all
is-
have
this- But whatever we are saying in terms of owner and all that doesn't justify some teams which can get oil money and all that to spend millions and millions of
Yes,
dollars
yes,
lah.
yes.
It's not justification. I'm just saying that sometimes football is all about keeping tabs on your expenditure.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then don't always expect Champions League every season. Okay?
You're talking about yourself or what?
I'm talking about League.
Oh, okay, correct.
For us to learn.
Yes, correct.
You know, for all of us to learn from you.
Yes. Okay. Let us go into the league standings after 8 games. Of course, at first spot, I'm not gonna say definitely not Liverpool lah. Definitely not Liverpool. It's actually Leicester City. So after 8 games, Leicester City is at top spot with 18 points. Our ex-manager.
You have to select.
Have to select lah.
Okay. You happy lah.
So second spot, actually, a lot of Spurs fans will be very happy. They are actually at second place with 17 points.
Doing well.
Doing very well. Yep, definitely. Mourinho, first full season.
Yeah.
At third position will be us, Liverpool, 17 points together with Spurs. Fourth is Southampton with 16 points. Fifth spot is Chelsea with Southampton is 16 points. Chelsea is 15 points. And Aston Villa at 6th place is also 15 points.
Southampton and Aston Villa performing well still. Coming into match week 9.
We thought that Aston Villa would be, a fluke lah. The first few games they won. Yeah, they beat, of course, the most talked about game against us, kinda trash, 7-2. But apparently it's not a fluke. After that they got back their rhythm, and then they beat someone 3-0. So so it's probably not a fluke. They are probably here to stay. And
So Hosni, let's talk about your team.
You mean my team beat Aston Villa actually?
Yeah.
Your team beat so the only one
3-0.
Yes. Brentford got a hat-trick.
Yeah, they beat 3-0. Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
Okay, so just continue lah.
No, that one. Finish already. We already talk about top 6. Yeah, so it's
Top
okay.
6.
So you have been supporting Leeds since 98.
Yes, 98.
So
Correct.
who are your most favourite
I think my
players?
most favourite player is Alan Smith.
Alan Smith.
Alan Smith.
Why?
Why? Because I think I like the way he play. He's a rough tackler. At the same time, he scores important goals. And he started young, so yes.
So you okay lah when he went to Manchester United
Of
where
course
you
not.
got relegated?
Of course not.
Disappointed lah.
Disappointed, feel betrayed, but then again, it's business.
It's business.
It's all about the money. Because the money used to sell him off was to help the club.
The club
In
financially.
case you all don't know, Manchester United and Leeds United are not on good terms.
Why ah? I don't know.
I also don't know.
I don't know. Can you explain to us?
That's a very deep.
That's why if you take a look at Leeds United jersey, there is never a red colour.
Wow. This is
That's how
this is
much
That's how much
hatred.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are not allowed to have anything red. So that's why I think last season our jersey had pink instead. Then
Yeah,
why?
even the away jersey
Yeah, that's right.
It's something to do with the flower also, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's embedded in
the
the
rose.
flower also lah. Because United is the red color rose, and theirs is white because of the history that Leeds and Manchester had before lah. So wow, interesting. I read that somewhere. So I'm not wise. I just read about.
You did your research.
I did my research.
Before this show. Very
It's
good.
interesting.
Very good.
Yes.
But it's interesting because sometimes football is not just a game. Sometimes it's even deeper than that. And Leeds United are some of the most passionate fans we have.
Of course.
Yeah. So we talk about Alan Smith, your favorite player. Currently, is there any favorite player that you like?
Will be the midfielder, Mateusz Klich, the Polish player. 31-year-old guy. The engine of the midfield. I think one of the few midfielders left that is not injured or suspended. Yes, injury. That's a very sensitive issue.
He said injured. I a bit pain here.
So that midfielder, I think 2-3 seasons ago, he joined Leeds United, Championship, loan out. Then under the new manager, given a new lease of life.
How you find the new manager? This
Very
guy have been what
disciplined.
with Leeds for how many years already?
This will be his third season
Third
since
season.
2018. Yeah,
Very disciplined, you mean?
very disciplined. I think I like
like
the way. Yes, definitely. Because after he took over Leeds' first match, when we managed to watch somewhere, cannot share, but yes.
You understand?
Yes.
No worry, you understand?
Half time, most players will be in dressing room, pep talk, but all the Leeds first 11 players, they were busy warming up, running down, up and down during half time. I'm thinking they just run, right? 45 minutes ago. Half time run again. Then he's gonna run again.
He really focused on the stamina.
Yes, definitely.
Fitness.
Physical fitness lah.
You can see the way they play now. The pressing is like high tempo all the way until the last.
They can last 90 minutes.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's important.
After 5 minutes of watching them, I got tired. Running up and down 90 minutes.
I thought you got tired watching them leak
Oh,
the
no,
goals.
never.
Keep conceding the goals. Last two games, 8 goals
Yeah,
conceded.
it goes.
Defense problem. Yeah.
So the defense right now needs work.
Yes, definitely.
Because the first game against Liverpool also already 2 penalties conceded.
Yeah.
They were new lah. They were new to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Premier League.
New defender also.
But you don't mind the style of play now?
Yes, definitely. They are playing interesting soccer.
Yeah.
Possession. When you lose the ball, you can see opponent counter attack. You can see at least 5 players running behind.
Yeah.
That one takes a lot of stamina.
Yeah.
Every time a opponent player has the ball, right, at least two of them is pressing each of the opponent. So it's a high tempo game, which to me is very impressive. It was I think they were playing the last game or something like that. Last two games. Wow, all the way to the 90th minute. It's just, I mean, like sometimes you know you are losing already.
Yes.
They will drop down. Like a lot of teams, they will drop the tempo, just defend, be a bit defensive. They were pressing still, man, all the way.
I think one thing that people respect about Leeds is that whichever the team, whether it's Liverpool or mid-table team or lower team, right? Leeds will just play their style.
Yes, yeah.
They will just
That's the
attack.
impressive thing.
They will just have their free-flowing, lots of running kind of
Correct.
games, right?
Correct.
They don't care. We just try to score as much as we can.
Yeah. Because I think one of the points that was brought up by the commentators, they are switching plays. As in the right back will drift to the left will drift to the right. I think even the opponent will have a problem if they want to mark the Leeds players. It's like, okay, you follow this right back. Suddenly right back on the left. So it's quite confusing.
So can survive the Premier League? Won't drop lah.
If
How
they can
confident are
survive
you?
46 matches last season in Championship playing this high intensity, I think
They can. They did. They did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, last season they were playing high intensity football also.
I think possession was like at least 60% every match. Wow. On the average.
No injuries.
No
And
injuries.
to think championship is actually a rougher,
Yes.
Yeah.
a rougher league than Premier League, and they can survive that. It's impressive.
So I guess it's the selection of players, the choice of players.
It's Bielsa lah.
You have to find
Our
them.
greatest signing. I always say our greatest signing is the manager.
Yeah, you were
Bielsa.
saying just now he's right now.
Not O'Leary,
Oh, O'Leary was back then. Yes. favorite during Alan Smith time.
That's why. O'Leary. I also like him.
Why you like him?
I don't know. He has that aura. Yeah, the style. I don't
Curly
know.
hair,
The
curly
winning-
hair.
Huh?
Curly
What,
hair.
curly hair?
The winning aura.
Yeah, the style of play, the winning aura lah.
Nicely, our young keeper, Ailing, bought cheap. Improving, yes, one of the most improved players.
This guy, captain.
No, the one behind the goalkeeper.
Oh,
Luke
this one?
Ailing, yes.
Yeah.
Bamford.
Bamford. Hopefully, I can use, or we can use Bamford to do some damage on Arsenal.
Yeah, why are we
Nice.
playing like Leeds? Passing around.
That's how Leeds play. So
we
we
must
play like
score,
Leeds.
must score.
Okay, goal! Ooh, good one, good one.
We want Bamford.
Alamak, offside. Tak! Whoa! Oh,
Offside.
offside. Oh, I thought
This one new
oh,
rule.
Yeah, correct.
It's a new offside rule.
Now I hate it. Obvious offside,
Yeah,
just
obvious,
blow the
obvious.
whistle
Yeah, makes you
lah.
excited lah, makes you excited,
I
right?
thought, no meh. I think what? There's a defender at the bottom or what? No right?
But Bamford is very good giving offside.
No. Okay lah, make sense. That makes sense lah.
Is Leeds considered a young team? This current crop?
No, they have a good mixture of
Good mixture,
experience and young players. Okay, our keeper is 19 years old.
That's what I thought, though.
Yeah, but we have Hernandez, one of the midfield, 35-year-old man. Was a Spanish international. Was from Fulham, I think.
I like Rodrigo because he was really good in FIFA 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people use him for
Yeah.
in FUT lah, in Ultimate Team. Even in current FIFA 21 also, Rodrigo is good. So it's good to see him in England in EPL.
Yeah.
Then chemistry is he increases the chemistry of the team.
Our most expensive player.
Really?
Yeah, we bought him for like I think 30 million.
30 million.
30 million.
Before this, he was from which league?
Valencia, I think.
Valencia, Spanish.
I think Valencia having a clear out kan.
Why
Peter Lim.
Peter Lim.
Peter Lim kan?
Yeah.
Peter Lim.
Nice defense.
Now hated at Valencia.
Yeah, that's why.
Last time they used to love him.
But then he
This is Leeds defense.
No.
that's keeper, don't worry. There's a young keeper.
Oh, I thought become Leeds defense just now.
Only defense we give penalty.
Oh, that's a good one.
I need to check lah. How many penalties you all already give? Yeah?
4?
4.
I think 4.
That's not so bad.
I think it feels like Hosni actually practice a bit of.
It feels that Hosni's co-op partner is the one bringing the team down.
I feel like as if I'm the one who's bringing you down. You play quite well.
Same problem. We are not scoring.
Oh, William has been offside a few times already.
William,
Right?
first game only you good with 2 assists. That's a nice true ball.
Can he shoot? Bamford, left leg.
Left footer lah he, Benford.
Yeah, he's a left footer.
That one is by luck. I changed to left foot.
Yeah, you didn't know,
I
right?
didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know it's a left-legged. Oh, good first half though. Exciting, even though it's goalless. Not bad, not bad. You go well. You just have to shoot. I think Arsenal's attack, like you say, Ayan, the Arsenal's attack is not really effective.
It shows, huh?
Yeah.
Shows,
kind of.
Hi, Lacazette.
Bring on Nketiah.
Oh, Nketiah.
Yeah. This is how they are passing. We play passing. I try to do more passing also. Because this is how the
Just score.
press.
Just score.
Just score.
Just score.
Oh, okay. That means
Don't
he
bring
also
the team
win.
down, Jas. Don't bring Hosni down. Just don't bring the team down, man.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Keeper save. Yay! I
That's
pull
the
keeper.
What's your aspiration at the end of the season? You know, what do you expect them? So now you see them play.
Where do you see yourself or your team? Do you think? Yeah.
I'm going to be very ambitious. I see at least top 10.
Top 10.
Ambitious,
Yes. Because right now we have a few key players injured. We even had Rodrigo, the Spanish striker, COVID for the past 2-3 weeks. Hopefully by then he'll be back. Kelvin Phillips also, hopefully he'll be back by then. I think once they are back, we'll be fine. I think for the defense wise, we have a new defender, the Robin Kuch. I don't know how they pronounce. He's the one that has been giving away penalties. But
So what? You want him to be better? Or
he will definitely improve.
he will
Under
improve.
this manager,
Okay.
he will improve.
Okay. Europa lah at least,
Yes.
maybe.
Europa. I think that's an ambitious one.
Yes, that's a very ambitious
Ambitious
one.
one. He top 10
Top 10 not so ambitious.
Yeah. I mean, I think Europa maybe that one is ambitious lah.
For now, we are trying to prevent another Norwich.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Looks
sense.
as if he's performing.
Yes.
Win Manchester City, but after that,
Yeah.
So that's the one thing that we don't want to go.
there's no one.
Yeah.
What is the sentiments of the Leeds fans now?
I think right
I
now.
heard they just started a Facebook group. Now in the Premier League. Wow, power.
Shout out to Leeds.
Yes.
You
All the
don't-
Leeds fans. Leeds
fans.
United, Singapore fans. Yes.
What's the sentiments?
I think for us, we want to survive Premier League. We are hoping for at least a top 10 also. But Europa League, if it's possible, why not?
Okay lah. Hopefully you all get your wish lah. A lot of Leeds fans now already.
Yeah.
16 years what?
16 years. That's why
Yes.
they are supporting.
But salute
Leeds team.
their loyalty.
Yeah, loyalty, man. This is what loyalty is all about.
And I thought I was one of the longest one. I found out in the Leeds group, there are those who've been supporting for 30-40 years.
Oh sure. Wow, 30 to 40 years. That is much
It's legendary, you know.
long ago.
Yeah.
Even
We
I
were-
have reached 40.
We were just searching about players that we know, right?
Yeah,
Viduka.
Viduka,
Viduka
Tony
is young,
Yeboah.
Still young, right?
Yeah.
Before that, some of
Yeah, and Harry Kewell, which is one of the names that you mentioned
Oh,
just now.
yeah.
We were talking about it. The most hated player.
Why?
for Leeds. Can
why
you enlighten us? Can you enlighten those
Because we
viewers
hate
now?
him.
Just now when you all talk about Alan Smith, right? Because Alan Smith went to Manchester United.
Yes. That's because
that
of rivalry itself.
And money and macam money.
Yeah, but
So as for Harry Kewell,
another level.
another level.
It's okay.
Because after Leeds, I think somewhere he ended up in Liverpool.
Yep.
And
Remember
then after Liverpool, he went to Galatasaray. Because if you all know, in year 2000, Leeds had a UEFA semi-final with Galatasaray. After the match, there was a bit of a battle among the fans. 2 fans died. So from then on, I think all the Leeds fans really hated the Turkish, especially Galatasaray. And Harry Kewell had to go there.
Out
Thank
of
you,
all
Harry
the
Kewell. Yes.
all the clubs, he had to
And we
go
thought
there.
Harry Kewell was the best gifted player, and then there he goes.
Yes, correct. I mean, we also thought when we bought him. We also thought he's a gifted player lah, but
Oh yeah.
apparently, but we know the truth. But
Yeah.
not saying anything about Harry Kewell, but
He's
yeah.
injury prone, right? At Liverpool.
Yes.
He's quite injury prone.
Even at Leeds?
No, not really.
No, right?
He
It's
was
only-
a key player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
the
was.
key
He
player.
was. At least. No, he was a key player at least.
At least, yes.
I never see because he was the spark. You know, every time he got the ball, right, it's like it was scariest moment. Right?
Yeah.
You know, there's always that player which can get past 2-3 players.
Yeah.
In one go, in one dribble, and Harry Kewell was like, "Oh my god, he got the ball, chalat." This is the kind of image that we have. But when we bought him, maybe we use him wrongly, lah.
Because I remember
Manage
we
it.
only get excited to see him play for Liverpool because he have not been playing for so long.
Yeah, correct,
So he like
that's
return
right.
for injury,
Yes.
play, wow, excited. It's not because he's
Exactly,
good.
man.
It's because so
Exactly.
long you never see him play.
Yes,
Then after
correct.
that get injured again.
Yeah.
Injured, sub,
Uh,
sub, then suddenly, we need Harry Kewell. Okay lah, put him in. I was like, oh, Harry Kewell is still here.
Any other players that you like? Pass.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Oh, that is a legendary name.
Maybe like Malay terms, his rembat was powerful.
Yes.
Really?
Really.
I always thought that Yeboah's Rainbird
No,
was.
Hasselbank also, I think.
Hasselbank. So,
Yeah.
Yeboah, I've hardly watched the way he play, but yes, he do score wonderful goal. So Hasselbank is the
But
number.
Hasselbank,
Nice.
yeah. Actually, Leeds has a lot of prolific strikers there.
Yeah.
Viduka,
They did.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, all these are the players who you just put them in front, support them with 3 midfielders, and then that's it, man. They can
start
really
scoring.
score. Yeah, they can score. Nobody's business. Leeds had a lot of really good players, especially in the 90s. Maybe 90s lah. Before they went down, lah. But yeah, we reminisce that at the moment, right, is there any memorable matches or events that happen that you have watched that is until now you remember?
Okay, before I answer that, the word watch, as a Leeds fan, it's not easy to
Tough,
watch Leeds
It's
matches.
tough,
Yes.
Yeah.
He is very
I
tough.
understand.
Yes, that's why.
I think there was one time, Leeds online website, you can watch through that. You have to pay £5. Then suddenly some issues with TV rights. So yes, IPTV comes in. IPTV guy runs. So we have a hard time. But the most memorable one will be in 2007, where they started League One with a minus 15 points.
Why?
Because of
15.
administration, yes. Financial, yes.
It was just after the drop, right?
It just after the drop, I think few seasons later, started with minus 15. So I thought that's it. Jump ship, should I jump ship, jump to another club? No, decided not to. And they managed to clear that deficit. In that season, they reached number 5.
Wow.
5.
Wow.
Amazing, eh?
Even with minus 15, you know.
Yes. And I think one of their managers was Dennis Wise.
Dennis Wise.
Dennis
Before
Wise,
he
the
went to
Chelsea,
Newcastle, yeah.
Another legend.
A lot of legends.
the Chelsea captain, right? Is it?
Yes. Yeah, he gangster dulu kan.
Gangster.
Very fierce
Gangster.
stand.
A lot of hooligans, right? At least.
Leeds. Well known lah. Even the manager also hooligan. With 15-point deficit, you managed to watch some games during that time.
Yes.
And they actually got number 5 at the end of the season.
They even went to the playoffs, I think, but they still lost.
Oh,
They got
incredible.
They got second. Did they go Wembley? I can't remember.
Wow. And I thought that so that means all these matches that Leeds were involved in, FA Cup, the one that they lost to Arsenal,
Yes,
FA Cup,
correct. Last season.
you got to watch is like something that is like you'll be a bit happier lah to be able to watch your team lah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you are a hardcore fan from what we talked before.
Yes,
before the
correct,
show,
man.
right?
Yeah.
There's
Not as
something.
hardcore as some others.
Really? There's worse. There's worse.
Yeah.
There's more hardcore.
It's more hardcore one.
Oh man.
But you know, I just want to say that this guy is so hardcore that his gate
Yeah.
yes.
is Leeds
He's been to
design.
the stadium even.
Yes.
He's been to Ellen Road.
with the family.
While they were in with the family.
While they were in which league? I cannot remember. I think Championship. Should be Championship. Yeah, I think.
And Leeds is not one of those tourist
Yeah.
kind of places, right?
You're saying it's like a town, like it's
It's like kampung.
kampung.
But
Very-
a bit atas, more atas than Malaysia kampung. So yes.
But still, you managed to go there.
Tell us about the story about the statue.
Yeah. The one you took a picture of the statue.
Yeah, I took a picture of the Billy Bremner statue. So before that, I really never read about Leeds history. Somehow after I took a picture, and then once I joined the Leeds United fans in Singapore, they said, "Oh, that's a very famous statue of a very famous player in Leeds." So I read up. Oh yes, he's very famous. He was one of the more famous managers also.
Okay lah, but unfortunately you couldn't watch a game live
Yeah.
in the stadium.
Sometimes it's like that. I mean, we're not. It's not. This is not something that we can blame him because a lot of the teams that wanted to stay in the Premier League is because of the money and of course of the TV rights that they had to show. So teams that are in Championship, very hard for you to get. League One is very hard for you to get to view all these teams. So it's actually fine. You don't know the displays and all that. Yeah.
What are you talking about? I see he at the Leeds Stadium.
Yeah, I'm saying because just in case some of the viewers think that how come you don't know this legend? Yeah, it's very important. Just in case, I'm defending him.
Yes.
Because really, I think that to have a passionate fan for teams that especially those who are new to the Premier League or just supporting Manchester City or whatever, right? the new teams that go up, right? Leicester City or that, right? The new ones
really against Manchester City.
No lah,
Really
just
against the
voicing
blue,
out.
the blue.
Just voicing out. Because next game also we all against blue. Just those fans, new fans lah. I cannot because these are the people who are loyal. 16 years, the team is not in the Premier League. They are still supporting. They went to the stadium.
I thought your coping mechanism now.
Maybe
Because a lot of
it's part
injury,
it.
what?
Yes, it's part of my coping mechanism, I think.
Okay.
So like their team with the scoreline, the 7 goals, we are used to it.
I feel like kena spawn I feel like kena. But yeah, correct.
But that's going back to the statue. That's the one that you can put the stone, is it?
Yeah. We are allowed to make a tile and then have some inscription and then that's it.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the gate, how much did it
Yes.
not in terms of money?
Yes.
How much?
Yeah,
did
what
it
sacrifice?
cost? What sacrifice?
did you do?
Well, I had some negotiation with the missus. So after much negotiation, she said just do it.
Oh.
So that is the part that belongs to me.
Wait again,
Everything else,
Everything else belongs to the wife.
it's worth it, I guess.
Of course,
Yeah,
definitely,
it's worth it.
definitely.
It's not worth it if you have to sleep beside the gate. Got problem. Got problem. So far, I say so far. No. Sleep beside your gate.
But good negotiation skills, it's a gate.
It's a gate, yeah.
That's the first thing you see.
That's why.
And the gate is like the entrance to the stadium, the entrance to the home ground. You know, our home, whatever that you put on top there,
That's right,
or whatever
man.
that you
Oh
design,
my
you know,
goodness,
that's
yeah.
the entrance to the stadium.
That is
That's the
right.
entrance to the home ground.
Yes.